it's Ash
and Liv, and today we are doing an updated Q&A. We can't believe the last time we did a Q&A we had like 2,000 of you guys, and
Not
now
even.
yeah.
So pretty much we got you guys to ask us on a bunch of our socials any questions you wanted. Literally any topic, anything. So yeah, we're just gonna go through a bunch of them and try and answer as many.
Yeah, and in saying that, a lot of the questions you guys did ask, we have answered them in our last Q&A or in our 50 facts. So we'll link them in the description bar. So
we talk a lot about ourselves in them ones too. Also, just before we get into the Q&A part, we both just wanted to give you guys a little message and just say how thankful we are for every single one of you. It just blows our mind. We always talk about how we only had like 2,000 subscribers by the end of November, and yeah, so it's just crazy for us how many of you guys are supporting what we do, and we're so thankful for it, and we love you guys absolutely endlessly, and more than anything, honestly couldn't thank you guys enough.
Yeah, and we have some exciting stuff coming up too, so
yeah. Okay, so the first question, a girl asked, what motivates you to be fit and healthy every day, especially when you were younger and didn't really know the importance of it? A lot of people asked questions similar on the lines to this, and they linked to the fact that like from when they watched our reacting to old photos and realised that we weren't obviously the most
skinny or fit young girls. Yeah.
But honestly, we have been like active all our life really from a young age.
Yeah, so like if you watch our reacting to old photos, even when we were young and we didn't have that skinny figure, we were still healthy. We liked healthy food, we enjoyed healthy food.
Yeah, obviously not as much
as now.
We
were
now.
very active, like we did a lot of sports. And I think someone asked a question, when did you start eating healthy? So really we have always been healthy eaters and enjoying healthy food, but I'd say probably,
so I would say from year 11 we were really healthy. We introduced a lot more into our lifestyle, and we eliminated a lot of stuff that we used to eat that wasn't that good. But in terms of like fitness as well, it's more just been like a hobby growing up to us, and then we've kind of just seen it as an enjoyment thing,
or a part of our lifestyle.
Yeah, introduce it into your life at a younger age, because when you're older it'll be a part of your lifestyle and it won't be a chore for you.
Also, a few people did mention from our reacting to old photos, how do you like lose the weight and stuff like that.
It was just puberty, honestly.
It was puberty. A lot of people asked what we're planning on doing after school, like because we finished school last year. What are we like planning on doing? Is there uni plans?
Yeah.
I'd say last year we were definitely looking into unis and stuff, but we never really wanted to. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, we always wanted to have just that 1 year off and dedicate ourselves to just a few things, because we're kind of someone that's like all or nothing. So we like to put all our efforts into just one thing and work really hard for it, rather than
do it half-hearted.
Yeah, exactly. By this year we're like, no,
we're gonna take a break and just spend the whole year doing like what we love. And at the moment there aren't really any uni plans.
No. Someone asked, what are your hobbies apart from YouTubing? And it kind of all links to the same thing, but one thing I am honestly enjoying so much lately is just editing photos. Like now that we use a software called Lightroom, I honestly think it's a hobby. Like I enjoy editing and I look forward to it.
Definitely not as much as you. I don't have the patience.
Yeah, you don't have patience. No.
Yeah, some people have asked, if you didn't do YouTube, what do you think you would be doing, or what would you do? I think I know what I'd be doing. I'd definitely be going into like nutrition or health or fitness or something like that. I'd actually love to do it now. It's just too much. It's such a nutrition is such a heavy, hard thing to get into.
Yeah, I think I would probably be doing like a branded fashion course, because that's actually what we were going to do.
We were going to.
Or like a styling course or something along the lines. And we've always had the idea of, you know, studying two completely different things and putting our knowledge together. In a way, you know. I would still be studying something in the industry if I wasn't doing YouTube.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people asked us questions regarding YouTube, and if you haven't seen, we are doing a video on advice starting YouTube and just
growing your
YouTube.
And we've had anything YouTube related, there's a video coming on it, so
like next week or soon. We've had endless questions about it, so there is one coming, and yeah, that's why we're not going to answer any of them questions in this video.
Next question is most embarrassing moment.
You're only putting this in so I can just say my embarrassing moment.
I don't really think I have one. Like
that's why.
No, but like there's obviously heaps of times where I get embarrassed, or most of the time I'm clumsy, so I do a lot of clumsy things. I've probably face planted at the gym or something.
But mine is a pure embarrassing moment that I don't think anyone's could beat. And we always joke about the fact that we thought we had half a brain. So I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Oh, I laugh at it now. Like honestly, every time we bring it up, we're in tears because it's just so funny. But basically, one time younger in primary school, we had a swimming carnival. I don't know about how other schools work, but we had like house colours. So our house colour was yellow. And to the swimming carnival, I wore a black one-piece swimwear suit. And because my dress was yellow, you could kind of see the black underneath. So I thought, oh, okay. Well,
How old were you here?
10, half a brain stage. So yeah, I wore, basically so you didn't see the colour of the swimmers underneath, I wore skin coloured undies over my swimsuit, but under the dress. So you couldn't see the black, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we got to the swimming carnival, you know, I was just wearing the yellow dress everywhere. I didn't actually participate in any of the races, but there used to be this other group that was called like the novelty, where it's like for people that can't swim. I could swim, I just didn't want to swim. So I was like, yeah, I'll just do that. Pretty much they had like this big water park area.
God, I don't know where I was.
I don't know either. I did it with a friend, I'm pretty sure. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go in that because like I don't have to swim. And turns out I forgot to take the skin coloured undies off and took my yellow dress off, and basically for like quite a while I was in the water park with just a black one piece. With a black one piece and my skin coloured undies over the top. And that's literally what I wore. I literally wore it and didn't even notice. Like, how do you not look at yourself before you go in the water and go, oh, I forgot to take my undies off? Like, no, I was in the water park and finished the water park and still had them on. But then it gets worse. We had a school assembly like the next week, and they decided to do a slideshow of the swimming carnival where they had photos. Like, it's just so dumb. We literally had half a brain. But I don't know.
I don't know where I was during this. I have no idea.
So that's my embarrassing moment. And do you have one to say?
No, I don't think so.
I actually have a few, but that's like right up there.
Someone said, when are you guys thinking of moving out? We've actually talked about this a lot. We don't
do
plan on moving out together in the future, but we're only freshly 18 now, so if we do, really going to be purely for location. Like, we are so far from work where we live. Traveling is just it's just so annoying, and it's just not something we can really afford at the moment either. So
definitely down the track. Someone asked, do you have any advice for me to stay motivated and happy as I get down sometimes?
That sort of is similar to someone said, what do you do when you are feeling down or just having a bad day?
We both love this idea, but we both actually listen to podcasts a lot, so it's a really good way to just clear your mind, get your mind off things,
kind of like meditating in a way.
I don't know if other people have it, but like our iPhone app actually comes with a podcast app, so I've just subscribed to a bunch of people, and so I find that's a really good way to just like lift my mood up a bit.
Yeah.
Honestly, going to the gym as well, like surprisingly really helps because it releases good endorphins.
And if you don't go to the gym when you're just feeling out of it, it's just the best thing ever.
Yeah. Another girl also actually asked, a few people did, and they said doing a meetup anytime soon. We actually did bring this up to our manager the other day when we had a meeting, and it's definitely something we want to do in the future, like 100%. Definitely. Like, we so badly want to be able to meet people. It's just we don't feel like right now is the perfect time. We're hoping to be able to attend VidCon this year, which is later in the year. So
yeah, a couple of people have mentioned that.
Yeah, Melbourne people. We're hoping to come down there.
So the next question, what advice would you give to girls these days struggling in high school with self-esteem, stress and relationships, etc.?
That's a really good question. Stick to your really good friends, your true friends that you know are your true friends.
Don't get caught up in any popularity stuff or any
like social status in high school.
Or any nastiness.
Yeah, just stick to the real reason why you're in high school, which is trying to get the best grades for yourself, because obviously that'll make you feel good. Yeah, if you eliminate yourself from any of like the negativity or the drama in school. We were never really involved in much drama in school because we just, you know, don't like to be a part of any of that.
That got us through high school.
In terms of the stress part, we actually kind of touched on this in our last Q&A, but yeah, just make sure you're on top of things. Try not to put as much stress on yourself.
Try not to put stress on yourself with anything, coming from me.
Paris asked Q&A with high school experience and boyfriends and just all stuff like that.
We answered a lot of that in our last Q&A.
Our high school experience was just pretty basic. Like, we worked hard. You know, we've always had that drive to do well, so we tried our hardest to get good marks and stuff like that. Our high school experience was pretty smooth. And in terms of boyfriends, we also touched on in our other Q&A. We don't really have much to say about it because neither of us have had a boyfriend before. I don't know, we just don't really, we're not fussed on trying to look for someone.
Yeah, and I think growing up together as well has really influenced the fact that we're not looking for that guy companion or that guy attention or anything because we've got each other. You know?
We're more just someone that sits back, and when that person comes into our life, then they will kind of
whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
So our last question.
Yeah, so we're going to finish this off now. And our last question, we're just going to answer, where do you see yourself in 10 years and like your lifetime goal kind of thing. There's a lot of stuff we want to do in our future because we still have a lot of time ahead of us. Yeah, there's a bunch of things we hopefully want to do. We still definitely want to keep doing what we're doing.
But definitely it wouldn't just be YouTube. We'd branch out to a lot of other things. I think at the moment we just want to keep broadening our audience to keep influencing more and more people.
Yeah, so eventually down the track be able to influence and inspire a larger audience of people. I would absolutely love to be able to support like charities and foundations and, you know, be able to have our own brand involved in them. So I just think that would be really rewarding and amazing to do.
To have some sort of our own fashion line, something along the line, some fashion collab or anything style related.
Anything to do with a personal brand or something. But yeah, I think all that stuff would be amazing. Super happy if we could do all that. That's basically all the questions we wanted to answer. If we didn't answer your question, feel free to just DM us or something.
Or just leave them down below and we'll try and
leave them in the comments.
A lot of the questions were in our last Q&A or our 50 facts as well. So
yeah, go watch them if you haven't already. Find out a bit more about us as well.
And also don't forget to follow our other socials, mainly like Instagram and Twitter. That kind of the only ones we're on. That's how we talk to you guys, announce things and everything like that. So go and follow us on there. And we really hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, and we love you all so much.
We will see you in our next videos.
Bye.